Man, for 2025, I'm feeling pretty nostalgic. Man, for 2025, I'm feeling pretty nostalgic. If only there was a game I played when I was a kid that I never seemed to finish. Man, for 2025, I'm feeling pretty nostalgic. If only there was a game that I bought as a kid that I quit halfway through. I think I know just the game. Follow me. Perfect. Fire Emblem, Echoes, Shadows of Voltania. Perfect. Perfect. Fire Emblem Shadows, Echoes of Voltania. Which I will just simply be referring to as Echoes for the rest of this video. Which I will be referring to as just Echoes for the rest of this video. Perfect. Fire Emblem, Perfect. Fire Emblem. Perfect. Perfect. Fire Emblem Echoes. Perfect. Fire Emblem Echoes. Shadows of Voltania. Perfect. Fire Emblem Echoes. Shadows of Voltania. Which I will simply be referring to as just Echoes for the rest of this video. This is one of the Fire Emblem games that I hold close to my heart, as it was the very first in series I ever played. Back in 2017 when I was a kid. My own story of the game was pretty simple. I was in the local game store in my town with my friend Liam, and we ran into one of his friends, and I thought she was pretty cool and funny. And she eventually busted out her own 3DS, and I played. And she eventually busted out her own 3DS when we were in the back, and she showed me Fire Emblem Conquest. And she showed me what I believe was Fire Emblem Conquest. And she explained the game. It was basically and she gave me the basic gist of what the game is like. I thought it was pretty interesting. And to impress a girl, I decided to finally make my mark on this franchise and play it for myself. And eventually she opened up her own 3DS and started playing Fire Emblem Conquest. And I thought it was pretty cool looking. And she explained to me the basic gist of what the game is like, and I really wanted to be interested in playing it. And also, to impress her, I think I was cool. But, yeah. She busted out her own 3DS and started playing what I believe is Fire Emblem Conquest. And I thought the game looked really cool, so I wanted to give it a try myself. And to impress her and think I was cool as well. But, because I was... How old was I in 2017? 22 now, 2024. 7 years. What's over there? Gabby? What was I in 2017? Like, next June. But since I was only 14 at the time, I had no job and I had no car. So I had to wait a bit to get it. But since I was only 14 at the time, I had no job, I had no car. I had no car. But since I was only 14 at the time, I had no job and I had no car, meaning no GameStop for Jacob. Meaning no GameStop for Kid Jacob. Thus, no Fire Emblem. However, but also, I was still a semi-caught. But there was still one other factor on why it took me so long to buy a Fire Emblem game. I was still a closeted anime fan at the time, and I didn't want to explain to my family why there were so many attractive women on the cover. I did not want to explain to my family why there were so many attractive women on the cover. And I did not want to explain why there were so many hot women on the anime. I did not want to explain to my family why there were so many hot women on the. And I simply did not want to explain to my family why there were so many hot women on the box art. As an example, when I was 13, my mom bought me a copy of Tomodachi Life. Oh, fuck. As an example, when I was 13, my mom bought me a copy of Tomodachi Life, and she read the back of the box. When I was 13, my mom bought me When I was 13, for my birthday, my mom got me a cartridge. When I was 13, for my 13th birthday, my mother bought me a copy of Tomodachi Life for 3DS, and she read the back of the box. When I was 13, my mother bought me a copy of Tomodachi Life. When I was 13, my mom bought me a copy of Tomodachi Life for 3DS. And she was like, "Wow, Jacob." Wait, no, I don't say that part. When I was 13, for my birthday, my mom got me a copy of Tomodachi Life. And she read the back of the box and said this to me. And a part of me died inside of cringe. But back to the main topic. So, once my next birthday finally rolled around, and with a plane ticket in hand, I was able to go to California. This is my dad. Took us over to the Westminster Orange County Mall, went to the GameStop, and got me a copy of, drumroll please,